Hi,
Hi, Raina. How are you?
I'm great.
Great. Uh, did you want to turn on your camera or no?
No, actually.
Okay, good. No problem. All right, so let's get started. Let's,
Sure.
oh, I'm going to share the screen. Here we are. Can you see the screen okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's see now. Okay, so here we have a picture of, what do you think? What are they? Can you
They are
see?
vegetables.
Vegetables, right. Do you know the names of any of these vegetables?
Um, I saw pepper.
Peppers, these, uh-huh.
Oh yeah, and pumpkin.
And a pumpkin. Let's
Yeah.
see, where's the pumpkin? Maybe over here or here,
Mm-hmm.
or here. Okay,
Yeah.
and do you know what this is? Can you tell?
Sunflower.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, so we're going to talk about food and health today. Food and health. Okay. So what are some of the healthy foods that you like?
So actually, I like um cucumber very much.
Cucumbers,
Yeah.
okay. And any other healthy foods?
Um, I like fruits.
Fruits, okay. Any particular fruit in mind that you like?
Mm. So every day, I will have an apple because, in Chinese, many people says, if you eat a apple per day, you will be very healthy.
Yes, we have that also. It's a very good thing to do to have an apple. Okay. Let's look here. We have some foods that maybe not so good for you. What is this?
Ice cream. Oh no, some cream, I think.
Yes, it's a kind of cream, and then underneath here, there's like a cake.
Cake, yeah.
So cupcake. Okay. And then we have, do you know
Some
what?
sweetie candies.
Sweet candies, right? And do you know what this is?
Cream.
Uh, Mm, kind of like ice cream, but not as much sugar.
Mm-hmm.
It's called yogurt. Yogurt.
Oh,
Okay, no problem. Have you ever eaten yogurt?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so what we will do now before we read is to match the food with the number of grams of sugar you think are in here. Okay, so for yogurt, just look at A through E and take a guess. How many grams of sugar would you
Um,
find in yogurt? A lot, a little, one of these.
I think it's 10 grams.
It can be 10 grams. Uh-huh. Okay. So you guessed 10 grams of the sugar. All right. And let's see, we have the 3 chocolate cookies.
Um, the sugar is full enough, I think so. Maybe 27 grams.
About 27. Okay.
25.
25. Okay. Let's look at the wheat square cereal. That was this here, wheat
Oh,
square cereal.
it's like sweet.
Uh-huh. About
Um,
how much sugar do you think?
10.
10? Okay,
13, maybe.
13. Okay, all right. And then we had that one cupcake with the frosting. This one
Mhm.
here, really pretty. How much sugar do you think is in it?
I am 25.
Okay. The last one, 2 slices of wheat bread.
27.
27? Okay. Okay. So, I will let you know that you did get 2 of those right. Number
Oh.
3, the wheat square cereals had 13 grams of sugar,
Mhm.
and the one cupcake had 25 grams of sugar. So, the yogurt had 27 grams of sugar. You wouldn't
Oh,
think that it has that much, but I think it depends on the brand of sugar. Uh,
oh no.
a brand of yogurt, I'm sorry, brand of yogurt. So they can vary. They're saying 27 for this one. The cookie had 10 grams of sugar. The yeah, the 3
Amazing.
I know. I can't believe it has just that little amount. And so you got the other 2 right. And then the sliced wheat bread only had 3 grams of sugar. So that's pretty
Whoa.
interesting. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, have you learned the reading skill of skimming and scanning? Do you know those 2 techniques for reading something?
Ac- Actually not.
No? Okay, great. I'll explain it to you.
Mhm.
So when you're scanning, you're reading really quickly, not every word. You're looking for specific information. Maybe you're looking for just certain words, just
Mhm.
to get the understanding of it. And then for the skimming, you're looking for pictures and headings, and you'll look at the first and last sentence just to get an idea of what you're reading. So now we will read this article. Why do we love sugar so much?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see. I wanted to do something here. So I think there were some discussion questions also. Uh we just asked about the one healthy foods. Some healthy foods you like. You
Mhm.
told me cucumbers. And what unhealthy foods do you enjoy? And why do
Oh,
you
help.
think
Maybe bubble tea or some junk foods, because they
uh,
are very
right?
delicious.
Uh-huh. Yes. And why do you think you like them?
So if I drunk a bubble tea, I think my feelings great and make me more happier.
Right, right. Sugar does that to you.
Yeah.
Um, do you think the foods people eat today are healthier than those in the past, say like your mom's time? Do you think she ate more healthy foods than you?
Yeah, because she always told me don't eat junk foods. But I didn't. But I didn't agree.
Didn't
Her.
agree to.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. All right. Let's see. Now let's read the article. Why do we love sugar so much?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
so go ahead and begin.
sure. Why do we love sugar so much? Many scientists believe our love of sugar may actually be an addiction. When we eat or drink sugary foods, the sugar enters our blood and affects parts of our brain that make us feel good. Then the good feelings goes away, leaving us wanting more. All tasty foods do this, but sugar has a particularly strong effect. In this way, it is in fact an addictive drug, one that doctors recommend we all cut down on.
Okay.
It seems like every time I study an illness and trace a path to the first cause, I found my way back to sugar, says scientist Richard Johnson. 1/3 of adults worldwide have high blood pressure, and up to 370 million have diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Why? Sugar, we believe, is one of the culprits, if not
Culprits.
major culprits. If not a major culprit, says Johnson. Our bodies are designed to survive on very little sugar. Early humans often had very little food, so our bodies learned to be very efficient in storing sugar as fat. In this way, we had energy stored for when there was no food, but today most people have more than enough. So the very thing that once saved us may now be killing us. So what is the solution? It's obvious. Vice.
Obvious.
It's obvious that we need to eat less sugar. The trouble is, into this world, it's extremely difficult to avoid. From breakfast, key rolls to after dinner desserts.
Desserts.
Our foods are increasingly filled with it. Some manufacturers even use sugar to replace taste in foods that are advertised as low in fat. But there are those who are fighting back against sugar. Many schools are replacing sugar desserts with healthier options like fruit. Other schools are growing their own food in gardens or building facilities like walking tracks so students and others in the community can exercise. The battle has not yet been lost.
Okay, and this word was facilities. Facilities.
Facilities.
Right. Okay. So let's just quickly look at some of the words. I have a reading summary that you can look at the words later and make sure you understand them. Addiction, do you know that one?
Maybe a solution.
Addiction means that you crave it, you want it a lot.
Oh.
Okay. And drug, I think you know, drugs can be good for you or bad for you. Like something, if you have a fever, your mother might give you, do you live, you live in China or in Australia? Because I saw something there on.
I live in China.
Okay. So drugs, I was thinking like aspirin. Do you know aspirin or paracetamol? When you have a fever, your mom might give that to you.
Oh, the
Or,
medicine, right?
right, it's a medicine.
Uh-huh.
And recommend, I think you might know that one, right?
Doctors, advice.
Recommend, right, advise. This is a phrasal verb, cut down on. That just means that you would eat less of something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then there was two technical terms, high blood pressure and diabetes. Any idea about those words?
What is diabetes mean?
Diabetes is a medical condition where you have a lot of sugar in your blood and you need to see a doctor and take medicine. High blood pressure is when the pressure of your blood becomes very high and it can make you sick And you, of course, need to see a doctor from that.
Mhm.
Let's see, we said that our bodies learn to be very efficient in storing sugar when we were in our early stages, not like right now, but when,
Mhm.
say, like cavemen times, we were, storing that sugar as fat, and we would use that to get energy to move our bodies. How about the word obvious?
Um,
Any ideas? And if you don't, that's fine. I can help you.
so it's
It's
clearly and uh it's mean very clear.
yes, you've got it. Did you just read the sentence? Like sometimes when you read the sentence, you can tell the meaning of it, of a
Mhm.
word that you don't know. Advertised, I'm pretty sure you know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And facilities are like buildings. Facility could be maybe an auditorium where people in your school meet or
Mhm.
something like that. Battle, what do you think? The battle has not been lost.
So we must eat less sugar versus sugar is enough for us.
Right. What they mean, the battle continues. We continue to fight against not eating so much sugar and
Mhm.
being
Yeah.
healthy. So let's see. Many people believe the lollipop was first invented in the Middle Ages. The largest lollipop created in modern times weighed 3,176 kilograms. Okay, we will look at the reading comprehension, talk about what we read. Do you know the word gist?
Introduction.
Yeah, kind of introduction. It really is, the gist is what the main idea of something that you've read. So
Mhm.
in this passage, mainly, what was the main idea?
Mm.
And you can take a look at A through D.
Good sugar versus bad sugar.
Mm, I would say our addiction to sugar, our addiction to sugar.
Oh, yeah.
As it talks about all
Mhm.
people not being able to eat less sugar. They would like to, but they have difficulty in eating less sugar. Okay. Um, there's a vocabulary question. In line 17, the word culprit is closest in meaning to, and it's going to be one of these, A through D, culprit. Any ideas?
Sweet food.
Mm, the culprit means the bad thing or the
Mhm.
thing that causes the
Oh, because it's
cause.
the problem.
Right, that's it, causes the problem. Okay, and this is the reference question. What does the phrase the very thing in line 22 refer to?
So I can't remember what is about in
Okay.
line
Okay,
20.
so let's look at line 22. This is 20, 21, 22. So the very thing that once saved us, which was, what was it?
Sugar.
Sugar, right, is now possibly killing us. We're eating too much of it. So culprit is the bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see, where are we now? The amount of the very thing is the amount of sugar in our
Sugar in
food.
our food. Yeah.
Okay. And what would be a good title for the fourth paragraph? Let's look at fourth paragraph. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the paragraph. It talks about a solution, avoiding breakfast cereals, and it says that some manufacturers, some people that make products, they put sugar in to make the food taste better.
More tasty.
Right. But they advertise it. They say it's low in fat. And it's true. It's low in fat, but high in sugar. So what do you think the very thing? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We're right here.
A solution, low impact.
Which one?
The third one.
What does the phrase "the very thing" in line 2 refer to? Our ability to store sugar.
Oh no,
as fat?
maybe we are in the number 4.
Oh, I think you're right. Okay. What would be a good title for the fourth paragraph?
A solution low in fat.
A solution low in fat. Okay. Or too much sugar, also too much sugar. Okay, details. According to the passage, why is it so hard to avoid sugar?
It gives us needed energy.
It gives us energy. That's true. More important though, it's in so many foods and drinks, so we can't avoid it. That was the answer to that. Which of the following statements about sugar is not true? Which one is not true?
So sugar makes us feel good. Is that correct?
Yes. Mhm.
So I think only adults need to stop when sugar is not true.
That is correct. Okay. And then we have the following sentence would best be placed at the end of which paragraph? This may make the food appear as healthier, but large amounts of sugar are often added. Large amounts of sugar are often added. Is it
The
paragraph
paragraph 3.
1, 2, 3? This one?
Paragraph 4.
4?
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. 7 is D. So it would be paragraph 4. And I think that's what you said, right? Okay. Let's go on to reading skill. I already explained to you about skimming a paragraph where you just look for the main idea and you don't read every word. So let's see, determining the main idea. Look back at the passage on page 9 and choose the idea of each main idea of each paragraph. So in paragraph 1, do we think it's sugar is addictive, or do we think all tasty foods contain sugar? Do you want to look at paragraph 1 again so we get an idea? This is paragraph 1. And have you had enough time to skim through that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so which one do you think would be
Sugar is addictive.
right? Okay. And then we'll do the same thing with each paragraph. Paragraph 2, it says sugar can cause illness. B, the number of people with diabetes and high blood pressure is rising. So we'll look at paragraph 2 and see which one do we think it is. So this is paragraph 2. And what do you think it is? You want to see the answers again? Just let me know when you're ready.
The scientists say that it's high blood pressure in adults.
Right. It is. Oops, going down 2. Okay. The number of people with diabetes and high blood pressure is rising. Okay. And then we have paragraph 3, where we have to choose between sugar gives us energy when we don't eat for a long time, which is true. Our bodies need very little sugar to survive, but we now eat too much of it. So let's go over to paragraph 3 and see which one do you think that might be. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3.
Our bodies learn to be very efficient in storing sugar as fat.
Efficient in storing fat. Let's see. 3 is B. Having enough food to survive. Oh, I think we did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Sorry about that. Okay. So it was the 4th one.
No, it's another pages.
Oh, it's way down here. It's early in the morning for me, very early. Okay. So which one do we think it is here?
It is very difficult to avoid sugar these days.
It is. Okay. And paragraph 5, some schools now grow their own food. Some are fighting back against sugar. So they want us to say, choose the main idea of each paragraph. So this was paragraph 5. And we look at paragraph 5, which is here.
So we are against the sugar.
Yeah, we're against sugar. And what are we doing about that?
Other schools are growing their own food in gardens or building facilities are like walking tracks so students and others in the community can exercise.
Right. Facilities.
Facilities.
I know
Okay.
that's a difficult word there. Okay, so we are now on to the critical thinking part. Do you think manufacturers, the people that make these products, have a responsibility to reduce the amount of sugar in products they sell? Why or why not?
Mm,
There's no wrong or right answer. It's your opinion. So what do you
mm,
think?
mm. Yes, I think.
And why do you think they have a responsibility to reduce the amount of sugar in the foods they sell?
Because now sugar is a big problem for our health, and so everyone like to eat sugar, and it makes me grow fat, not grow more healthy. So I think
Right,
it's responsibility to reduce the amount of sugar.
right. I agree with you. Um, Again, some people may say, well, uh, the consumer, you would have the ability to buy or not buy my product.
Mm-hmm.
If you think it's a bad product with lots of sugar in it, you just don't have to buy it. But I agree with you that the manufacturers need to do a better job at reducing the amount of sugar in the food so that over time we'll get used to not having so much sugar. Okay, we're on to the vocabulary practice. Complete the information below with the correct form of words in the box. There are 2 extra words. Okay, so we have the story of sugar began in New Guinea. Why don't you continue to read?
Mm-hmm. The story of sugar began in New
Guinea,
Guinea about 1 billion, right? 10,000.
10,000.
Oh, 10,000 years ago. People there picked sugar cane and ate
Yes,
it raw because it made people feel good. Um, they saw it as a um, education.
an addiction, you're saying? They sought uh, a drug,
Oh
a
yeah,
drug
a drug.
that could cure illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doctors in India what that people it to stop headaches.
Okay. So which we've used addiction already. So which one of these words could we use again?
Recommend.
Recommend, right? They said
Mm-hmm.
to take it for a headache. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we were
But
right
soon
here.
people began to eat it for fun. Demand for sugar rose as more people began what to the sweet taste. Store?
Addicted.
Uh,
Addicted.
uh,
Yeah. To the sweet taste. Addiction to the sweet
addiction.
taste.
Sure.
Became an addiction to the sweet taste by
Mm-hmm.
by 1900.
By 1900, it was recorded that average British person ate 45 kilograms of sugar each year. It's too much.
Yes, that is a very large amount of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible. Okay. So let's look at the words in context. So that just means using it in a way that will actually tell you why it's being used. So go ahead and read this one and choose either return or buy.
Buy.
They want you to,
Oh,
when a company advertises something, they want you to,
return.
no, you were correct, buy it.
Oh, buy it.
They buy
Okay.
it. You were right. Okay. And number 2, someone who is efficient at a task does the task without,
Um, spending a lot of money.
okay. Efficient means to do something in a way that is helpful and easy,
Oh, wasting time or energy.
wasting time or energy, right? Okay. And then number 3,
Two groups that have a battle are likely to be what each other agree at.
are likely to be, if they're
Angry at.
battling, angry at, right? Because if you're another word for battle is, do you have any idea?
Argument.
Argument, right? Okay. And in this case, you could probably substitute 2 groups that have a war, could be, or disagreement, something like that. Okay. The facilities of a school include,
The facilities of school includes classrooms.
right, that's the building, the
Mhm.
building. Okay.
If something is obvious, it's easy to um see or understand.
Right, and it's obvious, obvious.
Obvious.
Right, okay. And then number 6, we have,
When you store something, you keep it.
keep it, right. And
When you cut down on sugar, you eat less.
you eat less of it, right. Here is a little something about word partnerships, meaning words that go together.
Mhm.
Cut down on sugar, fat, salt, meat, drinking, smoking, living expenses. So what do you think cut down on something means?
So it's stop to doing something that is unhealthy.
Okay, cut down to do something less of it, to eat less sugar, to eat less fat, meat, salt, to use it less is to cut down on something. Is there anything that you want to cut down on?
Um, Let me think.
Okay, sure.
So I think I must go to bed early because I'm leaving school now and I always have some discussion with my classmates at night.
Okay. So you were saying we actually have like 4 minutes, but you want to leave now? Is that what I'm understanding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if we want to continue, we would be on this next exciting unit called Food for the Future. It was so nice to meet you, and I hope to see you again, okay? Have a
Sure.
good evening. All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye.
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 Bye.